Hi everyone! So we're gonna answer those questions about a job with my move, because a lot of you guys have asked so many questions, different questions about my move. And so thank you guys again for caring about me and my family and everything. It amazes me as to how many people on YouTube who are friendly and respectful enough to even care. I never expected anything like that. And so I thank you guys so much for those of you who leave wonderful comments to me. And I mean, I really appreciate it. I respond back to every single person if I can. And I really appreciate everybody, everybody who is just very respectful and friendly to me on social media. Thank you so much. But this time, this time we're gonna answer some of your guys' questions about the job situation. Okay, so the job situation. First of all, S Bill. So hi S Bill if you're watching, and then Cinnamon Girl. So hi Cinnamon Girl if you're watching, and then there's been several other people. So sorry if I can't remember your guys' names. Your YouTube names, but I write down your guys' questions so I don't forget anybody here. But a lot of people have mentioned the job situation and everything, so we need to reserve a whole video for that. So S Bill wanted to know, or she wanted me to make a video about whether or not my professional transition was smooth or not. And then Cinnamon Girl, she asked, she said, super congrats, Miss Staci. Thank you so much. If you can one day, can you let us know how you went about securing a new job in your new city? That's something I've always thought about. Well, number one, you guys, I can certainly tell you that I had no idea what to do when it comes to moving. This was my very first time making a huge move like this. And so I didn't know what to do. I just took it one baby step at a time. I need baby steps. And when it comes to life stuff like this, I need extreme baby steps. And so I took it one thing at a time, and I kind of learned as I went. And so number one, for me, what I did is I'm someone who likes to know that I have security behind me. I do not want to put myself in a homeless situation or in a situation where I am like so low on money where I have to go be a cashier or be a waitress or something. I don't want to do that. And so I make sure I have enough backup to float for a while. And because I don't want to put myself in situations like that. And so that's why when I moved when I did, because I knew there was a cutoff point where, like, man, okay, if I don't make the move, then I won't have enough money to pay for the traveling and to pay for myself enough until I get another job when I get down there, or even to finish paying the bills that I have currently in Alaska. So if I'm gonna move, I need to do it now, because there's a certain point where you pass the point of no return. Otherwise, I would have had to be, otherwise, if I didn't go when I did, I would have been stuck in Alaska because I wouldn't have enough money to move. And I would, well, I probably would have, but I wouldn't feel safe or secure enough moving with very, very low savings, you know. I know probably a lot of people just up and go, but I'm not someone who does that. I'm someone who needs a plan. I need a plan, and I need to make sure everything's going to be okay. But this whole thing is definitely was literally a leap of faith, trusting in God that everything's going to be okay no matter what stage I'm at. When He says go, you go, no matter what your finances are, no matter where you're at in life. If He tells you to go, you go, because He knows He's trying to get you in a better situation, and He will support you every step of the way and help you. That's the wonderful thing about having God in your life, is He will not leave you. He will not leave you. And so that was one thing I had to constantly remind myself, that everything's going to be okay. You're not going to know each step, And that was one thing, is you take a step of faith even when you can't see the whole staircase. And I'm someone who likes to see the whole staircase, but no, I could only see, God would only reveal to me one little step at a time. And I seen the process of this. And when it came to a job, this is one thing I couldn't even tackle looking for a job. I did a little bit of job hunting so I could get a feel for what is available and how much is available down here. And there's tons. That's a wonderful thing about moving to a much larger populated area, is there's so much more opportunity. There's more opportunity, there's more jobs out there, a lot more to choose from, which I was very, very thankful, and found out just like, wow, that's right, there is more available, more offered here than kind of in Fairbanks, which is really nice to know. And so what I did is, the move was big enough already that there was no way I could tackle setting up a job, because tackling a job is, for me, it's just as big as any other big event in your life almost. And because it's that new transition, you know. And so is what I did is I kept a job, is what I did is I left my previous job. It was about a year before I even moved. God was telling me it was time to go then. So I really needed rejuvenation. I really needed serious rejuvenation, relaxation, and renewing for that year, which I can see God was right. And I'm happy. I loved my last job at the university in Fairbanks, but it was time to go, you know. Even when you are like where you love where you go, where you're at, when God is nudging you to go, he means it. And I can see what he was doing. He was drawing things back and kind of drying up the resources, so to speak, and everything. I'm like, wow, it's definitely time to move on from this job. So I took that year off, and I really seriously tried to hone in on trying to move for that year. And then it led up until this current point now. So the thing is the job situation, again, I didn't secure a job before I even moved. So even right now, I don't have a job. So I'm currently job hunting right now, but I'm not hurting for money or anything. But I'm definitely on the starting the process, because I know it takes time. It may not, a job may come through right away, or it could take several months down the road before something falls through. So I'm someone who's very conservative, and I like to budget and plan things very well to make sure everything's okay. So I moved without having a job secured at all. So because the move was just so huge enough on my mind, I couldn't even, I was like literally used all my brain and energy capacity that I had at the time just into moving, like trying to prepare everything and thinking about how am I going to make this work, how is this going, or not how I'm going to make it work. God knows how it's going to work. He's walking me through it and everything step by step, but thinking about, man, what's going to happen, or like, what do I do next? And so thinking about a job was something I couldn't even physically do, because the move was so huge enough as it already is. So I'm like, I only got enough room in this brain for moving. I can't fit trying to tackle a job at the same time. So I've been trusting God with this, of course, and I trust God with my finances too. And so I just, of course, pray to God and everything, and I leave it at that, and I move forward. And here's where I'm at now. So now, now that I have moved, and God successfully and wonderfully have gotten me here, I am so blown away. Every day I wake up, I am so blown away that I am actually physically here, that my Arctic truck is here, that my stuff from Alaska is here, my I'm physically here, Elsie's here with me, my kitty, and I can't believe that I actually look at palm trees and cactuses outside. It's actually warm and there's sunshiny and everything. It still amazes me every day I wake up that I'm actually here, that God got me here. It's amazing. And so, was my professional transition smooth? Yeah, it is. It currently is because I have learned not to worry. I know that's kind of hard to do in certain situations, but that's one thing, no matter where you're at or what situation you're in, is don't worry. Especially when you have God in your life and you're trusting God for things in your life, and you're trusting Him for everything, you don't have to worry. There's no need to worry because God has got, He's already there. He's there with you presently, and He's already knows what's going to happen next. All you got to do is stay in tune with Him. That's all you got to do. And I love staying in tune with Him because He's right. And look where I'm at right now. It's because of God. I'm not kidding. I'm not just saying this. It's true. Following God in your life is amazing because He, like Joel Osteen says, if he said some of Joel Osteen's episodes at the end is he would say, trust in God for your life, or I can't remember how it goes, but He'll take you places you never even dreamed of. Well, you know what? God places dreams and visions inside, but He's the one that helps you manifest it, and it's up to you to take those steps to follow it. And I actually did with another area of my life, and it just proves to me that God is real. God truly is real. And so, but when it comes to a job and everything, that's another thing. You trust God with your finances and your job and everything. But was it smooth for me? Yes, it was and still is. And even though I don't have a job currently and haven't had one for kind of quite a while now, I know everything is going to be just fine. Everything's going to be just fine because God has proven Himself to me, and I know God's got everything under control, and there is no need to worry. No need to worry. Okay, so hopefully this video, hopefully this video helped you in some way. I'm not sure if it did, but hopefully it did. I'm just sharing with you guys my experiences here and answering your guys' questions, and just sharing with you guys my experience, and of course eating raw, being healthy and everything, but also with life transitions now too. It's all part of health. It's all part of health too. That's another thing. When you trust in God and you don't worry, that benefits your health too. More than you know. More than you know. Oh my gosh. More than you know. So I'll let you guys go. Remember to love being raw. Put a big old smile on your face today. I hope I did that for you, and I'll see you guys next video, okay? Bye guys.